Dad, you can also jump in whenever you're comfortable. Your name's right there on the first line.
Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're all really quiet.
Yeah, they're gonna listen to me now, I think.
She's gonna speak. Speech.
Okay, so we are all gathered here today to honor Isabel and all of her accomplishments.
Woo!
Cowbell, cowbell, cowbell! Goodness, we don't have one now.
Which began from her early childhood with her birth when she shot out like a rocket with not much effort needed. She came into the world in one
Smooth move.
One push.
burst of energy and hasn't stopped since she came. When she was a baby, she would cry all the time, and I feel like it was because she had all this energy and things she wanted to do, and she couldn't do them because she was just a little baby, and it was so hard for her to realize that she had to just wait until she could crawl and walk. And then when she began talking, she didn't say anything till she was 2 years old because she had her sisters who were her translators for her. And then the first thing she said was, "I can't read." Instead of like, boy or cup or something, she said a sentence, "I can't read." And then later that day she said, "I can't pour." And we told her, "It's okay, Izzy, give yourself time." And she gave herself time, and she has excelled into the beautiful woman that she is today. She sacrificed summers every year of her high school so that she could have this great accomplishment. And studying doesn't come easy to her. It's not like she didn't need to study for her tests and it was all just easy. It was a lot of work, took a lot of hours, and she would actually get mad at me because I would tell her, "You gotta stop doing homework. You gotta do something else. You've been just doing so much work." And she was like, "Mom, nobody ever tells their kids to stop doing homework." But she was so dedicated that that's all she could think about was her schoolwork and putting her best foot forward. And that has showed throughout all of her years, and now graduating summa cum laude or whatever, summa cum laude. So it all paid off, Izzy. We're so proud of you. To say we're proud is such an understatement. Your accomplishments have far exceeded our expectations that we ever could have thought of for you, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. We're so proud of you.
All right. Woo, woo! Woo, woo! All right. So for our video people, the next person on our thing, sorry, there's a pop-up screen, is actually our guest speaker. I can't tell what I'm showing you. Is Amarina Wildflower. Woo, woo!
She's a keynote speaker.
Hello,
You're the
guys.
keynote speaker. Here, literally my head.
We're gathered here today. We all have to do that now. It's beginning our speeches to establish. I thought a lot about what to put into this particular speech, and nothing seemed quite right, but this single story to tell about Isabel, I think it encapsulates the whole thing. So, everybody, get ready.
Please tell the Hotel New Mexico joke.
I'm leaving.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I should have done that. Okay. So in high school, Isabel had a close, big group of girlfriends, and they would all sit together in the cafeteria at lunch every day. And every day, Isabel would watch this quiet boy a few tables over who would sit by himself. And obviously, every high school is a fragile ecosystem, and even somewhere as small as Lake Region,
I'm trying to see if I'm not wearing my
you make a
glasses.
statement by who you're sitting with. And so, but that didn't stop Isabel from suggesting that she and all of her friends go and kind of raise their social status by sitting with this loner kid. And friends obviously were hesitant to the idea, but she she's Izzy, so she didn't take no for an answer. And I remember her coming home and telling me what had happened that day, and I was a little bit awkward, everybody sitting together, and how he barely spoke a word, but how it had felt good, and she was going to do it again the next day. And that became my favorite thing about that year was these little updates and, you know, new things that had happened, little developments and that kind of stuff with the situation of their new lunch seating. And at first it was just that, you know, he started sitting up a little bit straighter and he'd make eye contact when they talked to him and stuff. And then it was that he kind of started to join conversation. And then once she came home and told me that he had surprised them by making this joke that was really funny and totally not something they would have expected from him. And it was really great. And then a couple months later, it was that he had freshly baked them cookies. They came in and he had cookies waiting. And even later than that, I remember coming home and telling me one day that she got to the cafeteria late and the girls had already got there before her. And they were already sitting at his table. And how she kind of just paused to look at it for a minute because it was no longer this like act of kindness that they were doing that Izzy had led. It was just a group of friends sitting at a table eating together. He was one of them. He was just their friend. Let me see now, where am I? And so the rest of the story goes that senior year, she wrote her a letter detailing the difference she had made in her life. And I say she because she had begun to start her transition then, and she's now a transgender woman. And I feel like, but then in the context of this speech, it's not even so much that outcome of the story that's important. It's the start of it, because Izzy had no way of knowing the impact she was going to make on this person's life. She wasn't doing it to save a life or to change a life, and she wasn't playing some long game where, you know, one day, years later, this person would have the confidence to come out and live their true self. She just saw someone eating alone and thought, you know, I can change that. And that's what's so special about Izzy. She sees everything, and she doesn't hesitate to step in and just do the good that she can. And the people who are lucky enough to be in her life, their lives end up so much exponentially better. That's just Izzy. So sorry. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for all the hard work that you've put in to this degree, and especially this degree, because I know that what you do with it is just going to be that over and over and over again. Just reaching people and touching them and changing their lives and just making things better. And yeah, that's all. I'm going to stop now before I keep rambling on, but you're going to do amazing things that I couldn't be more proud of you. I love you.
Thanks, Ina.
Thank you, Ina. That was beautiful.
Just to be clear, nobody followed me for the first 2 weeks, and I sat there, and he had his headphones in, and he didn't talk to me, and I didn't talk to him, but he wasn't alone, and then they joined me.
I didn't know that it went like that. I thought you
Oh yeah, nobody joined me at first, and then one of the girls came over and sat next to me and was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Why are you sitting over here?" And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But then they ended up joining me. But thanks, Ina Vina. I love you.
I love you.
The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away. It's true, isn't it? From the moment we're welcomed into the world, we begin learning, absorbing everything we can. As a child, we learned about ourselves, we learned about our family and friends, how to survive, what makes us happy. Then we got older and we started learning about the world and how things worked. We would obsess about one subject that we adored and vowed to learn as much as possible. Then we'd switch to something brand new. All of those pieces of knowledge make you into who you are today. I believe that each one of us was put on this earth with a task to heal or help our soul. Our lifetime is one giant journey, picking up little breadcrumbs that will make ourselves whole. In order to be the truest, happiest self, we need to figure that out, and that will be the biggest challenge of all. If I were to give you some wisdom, Isabel, I would tell you that every moment is just one in an infinite timeline. That if you are going through something difficult or heartbreaking, that it will get better. And sometimes you just have to let it go. Not everything is meant for us. Also, be at peace with yourself. Know that you are good enough. You worked your ass off to get where you are, and you made it. At the top of your class, not many people can say that. It doesn't matter if someone else doesn't think that you're good enough. You have to have the confidence to know you are. If you think about the most amazing people that you know, what do you love about them? Certainly not their perfections. The exact opposite, actually. You love Maya because of her ridiculous sneezes or her sentimentality, which does not occur from perfection, by the way. You love Charisse because of her constant need to apologize to make sure people feel comfortable. You love Ina for her legit insane stories. All of these traits come from imperfections. They make us stand out, and they are the most important parts that make us us. So know that you are a perfect imperfection and have peace with yourself. This is the start of the rest of your life. I wish you happiness and love. I don't need to wish you success because it's within you. You're motivated and you're hardworking. Your family and your friends are also proud of you. Wherever you go, go with all of your heart. Congratulations, Isabel.
Oh, that was so sweet. We'll clap for her. Even though she's not here.
I don't have a program.
Okay, next up we have certificate ceremony by Charisse, our wildflower. So,
Table over there as well.
oh, we're gonna flip you guys now.
You're getting flipped.
She's going now.
Speak loud.
Stand on that side.
Can they see? You can see.
Or in the middle.
She's standing there, and then you're going to walk over to her.
Can I support me?
Yeah.
Go over there.
So you stand over
Yes,
there.
that's great. That's it. Perfect.
But you're going to go that way, right?
I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
So I'm going to read my speech and then present your ceremony?
Okay.
And then present your, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
You're like first graduation.
Isabel. I start with, I'm so sorry.
That's what I was thinking, exactly what they said.
That's what we love about you.
Okay. Love you, Jackie. Isabel, I am so sorry for how things turned out this year. This isn't how it was supposed to happen. This isn't how your big day should have gone. But please know that I and we are so incredibly proud of you and all of the things that you have accomplished. For pushing yourself every single day to be your best, to try your hardest, and to never accept anything but absolute perfection from yourself. You inspire me every single day to do better and to be more and to never stop fighting for where I want to be. This is not, it's not every day that your daughter marries your son. No, but really, I do look up to you, Izzy. You showed me the way with education, and for that, I am forever grateful. I can't wait to see what comes next for you. The next Mount Everest that you choose to climb, or the next marathon that you choose to run. Or law school or grad school or whatever you decide to choose. But just know that we will all be right there by your side, cheering you on the entire time. We love you so much, Izzy.
I want to clap, but I have the phone in my hand.
Further,
Yeah, Cherie.
I'd like to present yours. Like to present Isabel Wildflower with her degree in criminal justice, her bachelor's of science from Potsdam University.
Here, let me
Okay, we'll do it again. Oh, sorry.
Nice.
You did it!
And now you can throw your hat.
Oh, wait.
Wait, isn't there more to it?
Yeah, no, you have to wait till the end. Sorry.
Wait until the end. Okay. actually, like Dad, this is open to you right now. If you wanted to say anything, this would be the speech time. Do you?
I'll read what I wrote, all right? Well, Izzy, I couldn't be more proud of you. You know that. You worked really hard. You did good. Just keep going. Don't look back. Remember, you got it. You can do it. I love you.
Be happy, right?
Yeah.
Right on, Izzy. Right on.
This is actually really exciting, and you have a choice. You can either do your unprepared speech right now, Isabel.
I've prepared it since second grade.
Because that's the order it's supposed to go in.
Oh, okay. She didn't know I was gonna make her make a speech.
Can I see you?
I love the ball. I got the new
Can you guys see her?
It's a circle, not a square. Okay, sorry. Okay, let me think for a second. Not been an easy road to where I am today. I started college when I was 17, and it was a challenge then, and I definitely almost dropped out then and didn't even graduate high school. But I kept myself going, and I think all of you have individually pushed me in different ways. Mom, you've just always undoubtedly supported me and like, do your best, you got it. Maya, you've been the person that have always been like, you can do better, show us that, like, because you knew that I had it in me, and I always needed that. I needed someone to do that, and you've shown that to me, and I really appreciate it. Charisse, you've made me enjoy education. With how hyped you get about it, you're so excited about it that you make everybody be like, I'm going to get my MBA, obviously, when I never planned to do that. You make us all want to get better educations. Ina, thank you for always being the person that I could call about, well, I'm not going to say that because we're keeping it PG.
I was wondering how you were going to smooth that one over.
Thank you for being the person that I could call when I didn't know what to do with how to order my first drink, how to use my first fake ID. Thank you for that. Dad, thank you for also always just showing me love and kindness and support. And also showing me that sometimes I'm not always right. What? Dad, you always showed me that I might not be. But don't worry, Mom was there to always be that person who supported me no matter what and hated anybody that I hated and pushed me, and anytime there was a problem, she was going to call them to get it sorted. So thank you. Don't fear. Okay. I'm not fearing me.
No fear, Izzy, I'll tell you.
Just a little kiss from
Jackie,
me.
thank you for showing me to never give up and to just, things aren't always going to be easy, but you've shown me that if there's things that you've gotten through has made us see that we can, everything is small and we just have to appreciate the things that we have and the people that we have. And if you have that, you can really accomplish anything. And I have an amazing support system, and I'm so thankful for them. And now I have this amazing new family in England who supported me when I was in a foreign country and sometimes was just sad and lonely, and Karen invited me to come over after her first time meeting me to stay there for a couple days so that I wasn't alone crying in my dorm room.
Yay, Karen!
Yes, and gave me a bathrobe. And gave me a bathrobe. Exactly. It wasn't even just come stay at my house. And Jenny and Megan, already I feel like I know you guys so well, and thank you for just being people that I know that I can go to about anything, and just kind of making me feel already like I'm part of your family. Kira, don't window at that one. Kira, thank you for becoming part of my life. I'm so thankful for you, and I wish you were here, but I wish you were all here. What? Exactly, you got to see me graduate. So now when I think back, you were here, so now you can't leave me. Anyways, and of course, all of you boys. I'm so thankful for all of you boys. You've made me into an aunt, Chase, you being my first one. And I love you guys so much. And you bring happiness and joy into my life and make me feel like You make me feel so young. I hate myself. I would really like to end this with a joke. No!
Mexico.
It is not happening.
I think I should. So our English family hasn't heard this joke.
They don't need to.
Our graduate.
Boo.
Dad just threw a stick at me. Husband tomato. So that's happening. Okay, I won't tell the joke. But thank you all for supporting me through everything. And like, I honestly wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. I really mean that. You have all pushed me at different times. Charisse and Ina, you guys coming and picking me up from college when I was unhappy and literally driving 8 hours in one night because I was sad, and just, I love you all so, so much, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. Especially you, Aiden. You're my number one. Okay, this is it. But I did it, okay? I did it. I'm in the top 10% of my class, top 5 of my grade, and I'm summa cum laude, and I am I'm the one criminal justice scholar. Boom, my God.
Okay. You guys don't have a program. I am going to read you one of the inside flaps. It is the About Our Graduate section. Look at that cute picture. So it says, born Isabel Dawn Wildflower, February 11th, 1999. She was a willful child. This characteristic served her well as she grew and channeled that drive into accomplishing whatever she set out for. Isabel was homeschooled for her early school years, but later went on to excel in all her courses at Lake Region Union High School. During her time in high school, she participated in many sports, extracurriculars, traveling to Spain, and boasting as the only female on the wrestling team. Isabel advanced in her academics so much that her senior year took place at the Linden, is it Institute or University?
Now it's,
I wrote the right one.
no, it's
Yeah.
not
I wrote the
institute.
right one.
Institute's the
Yeah.
high school. Oh, true.
Her college path has been nothing less than astounding. It began with a slew of scholarship opportunities as a result of her stellar high school career. She began at her top choice in Maine at Thomas, and over the last 4 years, she has not only transferred to SUNY Potsdam, joined a sorority, and fulfilled a lifelong goal of studying abroad in England at York University, but also maintained the highest grades, earning herself a spot on the president's list every single semester. Today, we proudly celebrate her graduating summa cum laude.
Wait, actually, can I say something? Because I realized I just got the opportunity to say a speech and I made jokes.
Yeah,
I'm going to say something really quick.
you haven't even done the closing ceremony.
Okay, so now I'm actually going to do it because, bitch, I own this graduation. Okay, this one's actually going to be, as we start this new chapter, it has been a challenging year to graduate. We had a pandemic. We had murder hornets. We had tsunamis, probably not. We've had this has been a really tough year. On the real, this has been a really, really crappy year. And there are so many graduates who are not able to do this and who are not going to get a family to do this with them. And I just want to say that it's so important to appreciate the people that have worked so hard, because college is not easy, high school is not easy, middle school isn't easy, and all of these people are missing these huge accomplishments. And I think it's just so important to realize that even if you're not going to be recognized the way that I have, or even if you're not going to get that walk, I see you, and people in your life do notice you, and there's teachers that are so proud of you. And so this has been a challenging year, but we should be proud 2020 because we are still graduating. We have had to work online, and for some of us that is very difficult, but we are doing it, we are making it through, and we need to be proud. And this just means that we can really accomplish anything in our future, because if we were still able to graduate during a freaking pandemic, we can do anything. So you don't have to figure out exactly what you want to do right now. Go travel the world. Maybe go live in England for 2 years. Maybe do whatever you want. Travel, have fun, enjoy life. Let your cat fly. The point is, it's okay that you don't know, because clearly the world doesn't even know what it wants, as we have a pandemic right now. So just after this, when this calms down, don't feel like you need to rush in to starting your life or getting back to your life, because we've had a hard time. And so just remember to enjoy things, keep people close, and have fun.
And yeah,
Be happy.
which is really just me talking. Okay. Oh, I get to see it on the stage too. I missed.
Oh, so pretty.
If I flash you, that's just part of it. It's scheduled. Isabel, today you should have been walking across the real stage, proudly showing your achievements and feeling the immense satisfaction that you worked so hard for. A celebration of your accomplishments that graduates deserve. I know if any of us could have made that possible, we would have jumped on the opportunity. Instead, we celebrate you here, intimately, knowing what you have done to reach this point. Us, your family, we want to show you off. We want to cheer loudly and feel the swell of pride of, that's our Isabel, up there as summa cum laude. Sorry, I don't know. Did you know, sidebar, I had to Google because you said you got summa cum laude thigh, but it was the word though spelt wrong, and I had it written in the program and everything. Yes, true story. But in reality, those seconds of cheering between your name and someone else's, maybe since W is pretty far down in the alphabet, that would have been too short of a time to express our pride and happiness. Today, we were able to skip the line of allowing each family their own moment of pride. We were able to reflect on you and your dedication to your education and your future. What you've accomplished is no small task. The effort you applied, the late nights you studied, and all the moments that you chose to go above and beyond rather than to be content in what many would have felt was the best. You pushed on, you faced tough stuff as it came, made decisions to better yourself. And you have built an amazing foundation to start your life on. Isabel, you know I feel that God has worked through your education. He promises to continue working in your life. And you have accomplished so much and such a milestone. And together, here, as your family, I'm so glad that instead of at a big graduation, we got to tell you individually how proud we are, how much we love you, and we can't wait to see what's next. Congratulations, 2020 graduate, Isabel Wildflower.
Just got so much drool on.
There we go. All right. Woo! Wow, Isabel. That's it. Go graduate. Go graduate. Ceremonial dance right there.
Get your butt up there!
I like to watch him, that's why I came
Look at what? Whoa! Whoa!
That might belong to all species today.
Oh, hey, breaking it down. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Those moves and the workout.
Wow.